The Viltrumite Empire presented itself as the pinnacle of strength, a civilization built on the idea that only the strongest deserve to survive. They purged their own weak, they conquered galaxies. They were, by every external measurement, the most powerful force in the known universe. But Viltrumites was never the strong kind. They were always sheep in the wolf's clothing. They say they valued the strength, but didn't understand anything on strength. They killed mindlessly just because they can. To prove themselves, they were powerful. But power and strength are not the same thing. Friedrich Nietzsche spent his entire career driving this distinction. He argued that there are two kinds of morality. Master morality, the values created by those who are genuinely strong, and herd morality, the values followed by those who are fundamentally weak, who disguise their obedience as virtue. The Viltrumites, for all their power, operated entirely on herd morality. They didn't create their values, they inherited them. Kill the weak, conquer the strong, expand the empire. These weren't ideas any Viltrumite reasoned their way to. They were instructions passed down through generations, followed without question, executed without understanding. Think about what the purge actually was. More than half of Viltrumites killed, not because they were evil, not because they had done anything wrong, just because Thragg said so. Nietzsche was very specific about what separates genuine strength from the performance of it. Real strength requires adversity. It requires the possibility of failure. It requires a choice. Specifically, the choice to do something difficult when the easier path is available. The Viltrumites never had adversity. Their strength took care of everything before adversity could reach them. They never had to question their choices, because their power made every choice consequence-free. This is what Machiavelli called the corruption of comfort. But for Viltrumites, it wasn't comfort that corrupted them. It was invincibility. When nothing can hurt you, when no choice has real stakes, when no enemy can genuinely threaten you, you never develop the internal architecture that real strength requires. You never have to ask, should I? You will never ask, can I? Strength implies agency, wisdom, restraint, the conscious choice to use or not to use what you have. Power is just force, and the Viltrumites for all their empire were just force. And then they come to Earth. Earth did something to Viltrumites that no enemy, no weapon, no rival civilization ever could. It forced them to not use their strength. For the first time, Viltrumites faced things they could destroy completely, and they were not given permission. They come across weakness and felt something other than contempt for it. They faced love, connection, responsibility, consequence. They for the first time in their lives faced genuine choice, and most of them collapsed under it. Not because Earth weakened them physically. Earth never touched their physical power. It weakened something deeper, the false foundation their identity was built on. Because when you take away I kill because the empire demands it and replace it with I could kill but I'm choosing not to, you reveal whether there was ever any real philosophy underneath the power. Earth stripped away their empire, the hurt, the programming, and showed what was underneath. And what was underneath in almost every case was just a powerful being with no idea who they actually were. Nietzsche also said this. He who has a why can be almost anyhow. A person with a genuine understanding of why they do what they do can endure almost anything, can face almost any hardship, can survive almost any adversity. Thragg had a why. This is what makes Thragg genuinely terrifying in a way no other Viltrumite is. He wasn't following the Empire. He is the Empire. He saw the weakness in his own people before Earth revealed it. And he loved it. He loved every Viltrumite ever existed. He loved the Empire. He wanted to protect it, make it back to its glory days. He had every why in the world. That's what made him a genuine monster. Not his power, not his brutality. The fact that he chose it consciously, with full understanding of what he was doing and why. That's what made him different. That's why he didn't get corrupted in Earth. But most of the Viltrumites were not like him. Because power without purpose is fragile. Strength without wisdom is hollow. But if you can't separate the monster from the innocent by their power, how can you know which one are you? If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Channel is new, so it helps me with the understanding of my content. Thank you for all the interest in the Megumi video. I will try to make one more mod content this week, if possible. Love you guys. See ya.